Again, the president's asking for $3.7 billion to solve the current crisis. Let's break that down. In part, the emergency funds include $1.8 billion for Health and Human Services. $1.6 billion would go to the Departments of Justice and Homeland Security, and the State Department would get about $300 million. That's in part now. Stuart Varney, host of Varney & Company, the Fox Business Network, getting ready for his show at 11 a.m. And Stuart, good morning to you.
Good morning, Bill.
That is just a partial breakdown of the money, correct?
Yes, it is a partial breakdown, but you could say this. It's going to take billions of dollars to deal with this situation, and most of the money outlined on the screen right now is in fact going to humanitarian causes, humanitarian taking care of those who've come across the border. Very little of this money is actually going to secure the border. A couple of examples, Bill. $1 billion is going to be used to house these children, take care of them. $100 million to transport these children. $300 million going to Central American governments to persuade them to persuade their own people not to come up here. $45 million to new immigration judges. $5 million for a media campaign saying, hey, don't come. We're not going to have you. That's all humanitarian assistance. I found very little of this $3.7 billion that's actually being used to secure the border. I found $364 million for overtime and temporary postings. By a stretch, you could say that that is towards border security, but that is a stretch.
And even on that issue, you know, I mean, especially on the Republican side of this, they've been pushing for border security for some time now. And you know, the money's one thing, and we know how tight things have gotten in Washington, and rightfully so. But can you get enough people to vote for this, the way it's lined up?
Probably not, because you have to bear in mind that this is just the bill now. Another bigger bill is going to come down the road, depending on how many more people come into the country. And if you look way down the road, and by that I mean maybe 6 months to a year, who's going to pay for the education and health care of these youngsters that are coming across the border? Are they going to be paid for by the local communities where they settle? Enormous amounts of money are involved, billions and billions of dollars. I'm not sure that America is ready to pay that money and vote for it.
Might be just the first ask, too, at 3.7. That might be the starting number, too.
It is.
Stuart, thank you. Catch you in 50 minutes, okay, over in FBN. Stuart Varney.
Thanks, Bill.
Thank you.